aspired to have. I cared about what he wanted, and I never judged him. Why? Because I never rejected him. In spite of all his imperfections, I'm a fan of man. I'm a humanist. Maybe the last humanist. Who, in their right mind, Kevin, could possibly deny the 20th century was entirely mine? All of it, Kevin! All of it. Mine. I'm peaking, Kevin. It's my time now. It's our time.
I think that on Commando I killed more people than you did on Rambo, and he says, oh, absolutely not. He said, I killed 97 people. I said, well, I killed that. Yeah, you're right, 93 I only killed. I say, okay, you want this one. Next movie, I say, I'm going to kill more people. I can get. He says, but the next movie comes around, he said, I will be killing over 100. So I said, don't worry, you're never going to catch her. So this is how it went, you know, with who has more muscles, who has bigger guns, who can shoot more people, who can kill more, who can kill people more in the most unique way.
Who gets paid by the bullet.
Exactly,
yeah.
What turned you on?
Something raw. And that's the best way to explain it. Something just raw.
What turned you off?
Something false.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
You are allowed in?
No matter what?
Hi, I'm Gray. I'm a third-year actor. How do you reconcile doing a love scene with someone else in front of all sorts of people, sharing that part of yourself with someone else?
It's a strange thing, but for me, it's always harder. I can do a sex scene quite easy. I can't have an emotional scene looking at somebody across a dinner table without getting uncomfortable. You know, something that's very emotional, a soul connection is very difficult. A physical thing is for some people, for me, very easy. You know, you find something about that person that you love and that you enjoy and you do truly embrace and have fun with, and you just enjoy each other. And you're two adults and you enjoy each other, and then you know that that doesn't mean anything, and it was whatever it was and is left there.
What is your least favorite word?
Hate.
What turns you on?
Laughter.
What turns you off?
What did he say? He said, ha ha. See?
God created them male and female. Did you know God invented marriage and the family and sex? I mean, he invented the whole thing. And he wants it to be wonderful. But so he put some rules down. Boys, don't touch the girls till you're married to them. Now, if you don't want to touch them, then stay away from me. I saw your kind in San Francisco, okay? But God put the rules down. He put the rules down because he wants the best. He said the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. God doesn't want you hunting for a precious life. He wants you to have a precious life. Hey, do you know why these Hollywood folks have to get married again every 6 months or Britney Spears, 55 hours. Jennifer Lopez, 7 months. Brandy Norwood, less than 2 years, less than 6 months. Zsa Zsa Gabor, married 1 day. Do you know why they got to get married again every 6 months? They're hunting for the precious life. They don't have it. Now listen carefully. Don't pay any attention to Hollywood. They don't have a clue, not the clue in the world how to have a precious life. If you want to have a precious life, you keep yourself pure till you walk down that aisle and the preacher says, wilt thou, and then you wilt, or whatever they do, and then you stay faithful to that one the rest of your life. That is the precious life. Don't believe Hollywood for a second. They don't have a clue, all right?
Let's not be naughty with our guests.
Sucker, motherfucker, yak dick. Is currently my new favorite one. I picked it up in Nepal this last week. Yak dick.
Finally, Cameron, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Nice ass? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Every woman's dream, right? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe good try. Nice job.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Can I get you something to eat?
Hi, Mr. Stallone. My name's Emily Johnson, and I'm a second-year actor here. And I wanted to ask you, I caught an interview a couple of years ago where you said something about you'll be satisfied when you go to your grave knowing that you did everything you wanted to do.
Yes.
And I was really inspired by that, and I would really like it if you could talk a little bit more about that.
Okay. I think the great quest of self-satisfaction, of saying there's no more mysteries behind any of those doors. I did it. I succeeded.
The main point is that this transition has to take place, and 1 Corinthians 15 is the chapter that really deals with the whole issue of resurrection. I could argue, I think Paul would argue, that it's probably the most important chapter in the Bible. Because without 1 Corinthians 15, we have nothing. It's the key to it all. But in verse 51, he says, "Behold, I show you a mystery." Now, a mystery in the Greek, the word means something up till now has been hidden, I'm now revealing. They use the term mystery a little differently than we use it. It's more like revealing a password kind of thing. I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Notice the we there, by the way. Paul identified himself in this category in some surprising ways, especially even in the second letter we'll come to. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So this is the transition that's taking place, in this twinkling of an eye, by the way. So anyway, let's move on. The climax then is, the next verse says, "So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory?"
I think the great quest of self-satisfaction, of saying, so you can at least satisfy is your ability as good as your ambitions? Self-satisfaction.
You know, a lot of people in America, we're after self-satisfaction. So we will spend thousands and thousands of dollars for self-satisfaction, but we didn't rescue anyone. If it cost you $5,000 to go to Sudan, if it would, you've done nothing besides went there for self-satisfaction. If you gave me $5,000, I can rescue 20 kids. You know, so what's more valuable? You know, it's all about rescuing kids. No, I went to Africa only so I could say I preached to thousands of people. And when I got there, I seen a body of a small child that stepped on a landmine. and it really messed me up. I stood over the body and I said, God, I'll do anything I can to help these people.
True to his word, Sam has built an orphanage that has helped and housed thousands of children.
We have a primary school, we have a nursery school, I have a clinic that I built all from scratch. We feed about 2,400 meals a day right now, so the project keeps growing and growing.
And as Sam's legend grows, so does the anger of local warlords who have put a price on Sam's life.
You worry much about dying?
No, I worry more about living than dying. It's the only thing in life we got to do once, you know.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to kill me.
Is it appropriate for a preacher to have a gun and then be out shooting people?
If somebody don't want to consider me as a pastor, that's fine. But I got to give God all the credit. Yeah. I mean, because when you hear the stories in there, there's no possible way that I could be alive here today setting if God did not keep me alive. I mean, there's just no way.
I want those people to pray for Sam. He's an incredible guy, but the terror that's being vented on these people, it's Satan. Satan hates human beings, and unfortunately, those who serve him have got to be taken out of the way somehow or other. I mean, he kills, and somehow along the way, somebody's got to imprison him or kill him or do whatever. This Coney is just a monster. And Sam, I wish you the best. You know, good hunting, brother.
Hey, God bless you. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
These children are victims of one of the most brutal terrorist groups in the world, the Lord's Resistance Army, led by this man, Joseph Kony. They have terrorized the people of Sudan, Uganda, and Congo, raping, murdering, mutilating, and abducting innocents.
One more day, I lie on my bed. I'm afraid I will never feel full again. Where can I go for help? Food. Hope.
The silent scream, a scream we will never hear. Is this not the biggest sin? It is happening now. Why is this beast able to do what he does? And said he will destroy all humankind. My Creator, Lord, look at our beautiful children. See with my eyes, hear with my ears. They suffer.
You have a child, somebody took your child, and I said, I can rescue your child, what would you say?
Oh, I'd kill every last one of them.
Sam didn't know when to stop. He would fight you until you wasn't moving.
Whatever I need to do to help these people, I'm going to do.
He's a changed man now since he accepted Jesus Christ and went to Africa and started saving the children.
I didn't realize that it would turn into a lifetime.
Life really didn't change a whole lot. The heart did. But my life, you know, I still carry a gun. I still go out there and do some crazy things. It's just I'm doing it for a cause now.
I'm looking forward to reading this book because